Don't mind my sunburn face, it's really bad today. So I'm going to be going over COVID testing and the steps to do that. The first thing that's done is a nasopharyngeal swab is taken from patients that are suspected to have the COVID. And after that is sent to the lab, they do a PCR test. And during this test, they take the swab that's collected and put it into a solution that is specific for COVID and that is used in PCR machines. And the swab is then vortexed to make sure that all that is on the swab gets into the solution. After that, the solution is pipetted into PCR reagent. And the reagent that is put in, it breaks down the virus to expose the RNA to the other reagents that synthesizes like the RNA that binds to the specific part of the viral RNA. And the reagent is then placed into the rapid PCR machine, which at St. Bernard's, they use the GeneXpert, which takes about 15 minutes to do the test. After it is placed in the PCR machine, small bound up strands of the viral genome and reagent is replicated multiple times during the test. And that is how the COVID test is different from like other tests that are done on machines like this. And it's very specific to COVID. And after it's in there, the reagent that has bounded to that COVID marker is then replicated, and the machine can detect that. It is usually more positive the more parts of the virus that are detected, like that are bound, and it just makes it more positive. And the more positive bounds, the more the positive the result will be. If there's not very many, it could be a negative result. But most of the time, if there's any at all, it will be positive. And like I said, that test takes about 15 minutes, depending on how fast and what hospital or lab that it's sent to.